Controversial film Malacanang Made has finally started filming last Friday. The film's premise centers on the counts of a maid under the care of the Monroe family in the 1980s, 72 hours before the late dictator's family escaped to Hawaii after people power. The all-star cast comprises of Carlos Montano as Oleander Monroe Sr., Rowana Gutierrez as Imelda Monroe, Crystal Reyes as Amy Monroe, Dennis Loizaga as Oleander Monroe Jr., and Elizabeth Cruz as Irene Monroe. The film is being directed by Preston Lee, an equally controversial individual behind all of the viral Sentimental Shorts series, as well as the set of short films created during the campaign period of our new President Oleander Monroe Jr. Preston Lee also came to fame online not too long ago for leaked screenshots of him seemingly messaging underage girls and flirting with them on Facebook.
Back on the other side of the city, the sky was the most beautiful thing to look at for Agent Rina, a Fil-American SCP agent. Flying on her private jet was the only time she could enjoy the colors of the Philippine skyline. After the magnetic shields of the Apophis built 2 years ago were all destroyed, the dusk and dawn skies gave off that beautiful mix of amber, gold, and green. It was like some cyberpunk aurora borealis. Agent Rina reviewed her files. She was old school. Instead of having one of those Tin Man implants, she preferred to just have external devices on her pockets. Just like the old days. And for her files, she kept them in an envelope. Her objective is to secure, capture, and protect a child that apparently can see the future. The end goal is to somehow have this as a Thaumiel Class level SCP. Maybe even a member of the Foundation. But as a professional, since she hasn't really encountered the child, she would expect the worst. Even assume that the child could be a Euclid Class or even a Keter Class SCP. Thaumiel Class SCPs are anomalies that the Foundation can use against or to be used to counteract other SCPs or anomalous phenomena. Euclid Class SCPs are anomalies that are unpredictable and need a bit more effort to control and contain. Keter Class SCPs are anomalies that can be very hard to contain. Agent Rina isn't new, but she also isn't as tenured as her colleagues. But she knows that being careful and ready during these trips is very essential. She turns back at her team at the rows of seats behind her. She felt a warm surge of assurance while looking at her armed team. It might be a little over the top, but the child might have armed men guarding her. She is, after all, in Rina's eyes, a potential golden goose when it comes to armed groups. A child that can see the future, that could turn the tides of conflicts of war, especially for them in the Foundation.